What's going on, YouTube? Ferocity. I hope you guys are doing well. Remember back in the day when you used to hop on a Call of Duty and it felt as if the interactions you were experiencing within the game felt authentic. It felt luck-based, but at the same time, it felt real. You could connect with people. There was a social aspect to the game. And it didn't feel like every single game was life or death. Now you fast forward to Modern Warfare 3 here in 2023, and the experience is the complete polar opposite. Everything feels inauthentic. There is no social aspect to this game whatsoever outside of the friends you've already made. And the game is so sweaty and so grind your teeth every single game that it feels boring after just a short amount of time. I want there to be a variety of the games I play. I want some games to be super fun, fast paced, and finish quickly. And I want some games that draw themselves out a little bit more, that are a little bit more every kill counts. But that's not the case on Modern Warfare 3. No, everything's got to be as even as possible. And every interaction you have in Modern Warfare 3 has to feel as inauthentic as possible. This game has an authenticity problem. You should not have your community coming out in droves questioning whether or not there are AI bots in the game. There are, by the way. I can 100% guarantee you there are bots in this game, and Activision will not talk about it. Why? I'm not sure. Legitimately, if they just addressed this and were honest about it, people wouldn't care. But the inauthenticity doesn't stop at just the AI bots. No, it comes down to every single gunfight you're in, every single match you're in, every single interaction you have within the game does not feel like it was just organically created like it used to feel like. It used to make sense when you died. It used to make sense when you lost a gunfight. It used to make sense how enemies moved around the map, where they spawned. But that's not the case here in Modern Warfare 3. None of it feels organic. None of it feels authentic. It's the complete opposite. And that's what makes this game so hard for me to get into. That's what makes this game so frustrating. Is it all feels manipulated. All comes down to some algorithm that we're not privy to the information of. Sure, they'll address it. They'll acknowledge that there's some sort of algorithm on the back end. But that's it. They won't tell us why they feel this helps and actually retains players. What reason would I have to go play a game that is completely predetermined before I even start it? What's the point? It feels as if everything is just out of my control. That's so counteractive of what Call of Duty used to be. Because it used to be you taking control of a super soldier and going against the odds to win battles, to win gunfights, to win games. But you have none of that control here in Modern Warfare 3. All that control is taken away from you, which means those feelings that you used to have, that you associated to Call of Duty, that made you want to continuously play it, are gone. Like, I have less interest to play Modern Warfare 3 than I do going back to play the original Modern Warfare 3 at this point in time. I play this game solely because I'm trying to create content for you guys. I want to be in the know about what's going on. But outside of that, I don't think I've cared so little about a game. I don't want to see Modern Warfare 3 improve because they can make slight adjustments to the gameplay, they can improve weapon balance, they can do things here or there, but the overall experience comes from Activision, comes from Demonware, and that's not going to change. Sledgehammer can work their darndest, but they're just so far behind the eight ball because Activision has made it so. Activision has slid their slimy little fingers into every aspect of the Call of Duty experience that has completely ruined it for me. And hey, this might not be an impediment for you. Maybe you like the artificial feeling that Modern Warfare 3 has. Maybe you like the inauthenticity that Modern Warfare 3 has. And that's fine. People are allowed to like different things. I'm allowed to voice my opinion here and be honest with you. But I know that my sentiment is not alone here. I know I'm not the only one within this community that feels as if everything in Modern Warfare 3 is manipulated. Everything in Modern Warfare is curated. None of it is authentic. None of it is organic. None of it is basing itself off of the experiences we had in these games 10 years ago. Should they? I don't know. Maybe that's more of an introspective conversation that we as a community need to have. Should Call of Duty try to muster up some of the magic they used to have in their older games, or they should continue to tread along in this inauthenticity world, inorganic world? I'm not really sure. But what I can tell you is Fortnite decided to embrace their roots, embrace some nostalgia, and they got 100 million players. Modern Warfare 3 couldn't even boast about their sales numbers because they were that low. Yet they want to pretend that there's this large player base playing the game. Hint, there isn't. The player base they're talking about is combining everything that's on Call of Duty HQ. So it's all about boosting artificial numbers. Once again, something else that's not organic. They will not share anything that is organic about this game. They'll not be authentic or honest about anything in this game. Everything that comes from the mouth of Activision is deception. It is trying to deceive you at every single turn so that you turn around and spend your hard-earned money on a game that is completely going against your best interests. That's why I get so frustrated with this community at times, is because we are actively voting with our wallets to go against the best interests of this franchise. Do you think that Activision would continue to pursue things like AI bots and, let's call it, damage-based matchmaking, skill-based matchmaking, if it wasn't leading to them having higher revenues year in and year out? They're at the point now where they're seeing what they can get away with the maximum return. How little effort can they put into their game? How much can they curate the game to the lowest common denominator so that they can reap the maximum reward? That's what they're working with right now. We're all guinea pigs on this experiment to try to make the maximum revenue for the minimal amount of work. And we're all falling for it. We're all lined up hook, line, and sinker and saying, please, Daddy Activision, please continue to dilute this experience year in and year out with more and more inauthenticity. I'm sick of it. I really wish more in this community were sick of it. I miss the organic feeling that Call of Duty used to have. Heck, I just miss the social interactions Call of Duty used to have. They don't even have that anymore. I'm just done with it all. And the worst part is I'm going to see people on Wednesday or Thursday, whenever Season 1 starts, running around this game like chickens with their head cut off with the newest Black Cell Battle Pass skin or the newest Battle Pass Operator skin and just acting like that's a good use of their money. All you're doing is you're incentivizing Activision to continue to worsen your overall experience. You notice how bad the ping is in this game, how awful the packet burst is? That's a direct result of your ignorance towards spending your money to support this company. I get it. There's cool stuff in this game. It's not worth your money, though. It is all there to try to hide themselves from actually creating a better experience. They're trying to distract you with all these fancy cosmetics so that you forget about how gosh darn boring the majority of the games are here in Modern Warfare 3. There's like 2 playable game modes, and that's it. It's Hardpoint and Search and Destroy. Outside of those game modes, every other game mode is boring or takes far too long to find a match. I'm looking at you, Control. Every other game mode, Team Deathmatch, every single game is a time limit game. Kill Confirmed, almost every single game is a time limit game. Domination, slow as molasses in January. Cutthroat, boring. Control, can't find a game. The list goes on and on and on. If this game had so many players or had more players playing for longer, why is it so difficult to find better games? Why is it so difficult to find games where people actually want to contribute to the team objective? Why is it that there's 2 fun game modes and that's it? I guess it's just welcome to Call of Duty in 2023. Welcome to Modern Warfare 3. A completely inauthentic experience that is all about creating the most boring atmosphere I've ever seen for a Call of Duty game ever. Simple as that. I'd love to see things change, but Activision will not go against this because we continue to reward them. But I guess more on that later. So to wrap this commentary up, I want to ask you guys this. Do you think that Call of Duty has moved away from a traditional organic experience towards an inorganic experience? Or do you think I'm crazy? Let me know with a comment below, and as always guys, if you enjoyed this video, can you please hit that like button? If you want to see more videos from me, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you again very much for watching. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll see you guys on the next video.